Hi, I'm Luke, the owner of Torchwood Landscaping, and I'm here to answer common questions about outdoor living spaces. When someone hires Torchwood Landscaping for their outdoor living spaces, that includes really the full gamut of everything, and everything's pretty well turnkey. We handle everything. That involves the design, the patio, installation, any woodwork, any of the subs, including irrigation, lighting, electrical, or anything else like that, so that you do not have to handle any of that. That is what we are here for. Some of the different examples of things that could be used in outdoor living spaces is, from the patio to the outdoor kitchens, decks, plantings, retaining walls, fire features, water features, landscape lighting as well, and handling the irrigation, stuff like that too. So when talking about outdoor living spaces, your average investment is going to start at about $50,000 and can go on up from there, depending on what features and everything else like that you want to have into the living space for yourself. Think about the ROI with your outdoor living space. We've seen upwards of 50% come back to our homeowners when they sell their place. So the design process for an outdoor living space kind of falls into two different ways we can do it. Really, it's a decision of what you need. Really we can go with a 2D CAD plan only. Or we can do a 2D and 3D with basically the 3D is rendering, so you can see the space exactly what it looks like beforehand. Obviously there's a different cost factor to both, but really the reasons why one would choose the other one is really, some people have a really hard time visualizing and seeing what the space is going to look like. That's where those 3D renderings come into play, so that you can feel more comfortable with what you're getting before we even start breaking ground. So do I need to hire someone to design for our project? No, we can handle that all in-house. We have designers for everything to handle that for us. So we take care of everything, handle it, and then work with you, the client, to make sure it's the perfect space for you. So why would we need a design? Really, it's one, to make you feel comfortable as the homeowner, so you can see what you're getting and know exactly what's happening there before we even start work, but also helps break the communication barrier so that we are all on the same page, know what's happening beforehand. It also gives our install crews a set of plans to kind of get things installed properly and done right, and not have to spend more time figuring things out, and actually help speed up the process a little bit better when we're doing the work for you. The time you should really budget for an outdoor living project to take for actual construction part is going to be at minimum 2 weeks. From there, it can go up, obviously depending on the size of your project and how much you're doing. But in reality, to start from the beginning with the design phase and that, I would budget at least 3 months before we keep going further and getting things underway and finished. So your yards, when we're under construction, is going to kind of look like a war zone. You're going to have dirt everywhere, things are going to be torn up, because we're building it. We have to start over again and take everything out and redo it again. So it's going to be all that. Once we're kind of finished and done with everything, really the finished product is going to be, we're going to seed it or we're going to sod it, depending on what your preference is from there. And then everything else will be finished off looking as pretty new as possible. One of the things we'd ask is warranties. We have on our stonework, we have a 5-year warranty on that. Our plant work has a 1-year warranty, and anything else with the drainage, lighting, and stuff like that has a 6-month warranty on top of that as well. So when you're ready